I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Good afternoon and welcome to Camnet TV Media News. The headlines. LUSAKA woman accuses the police of unfairly implicating her son in a murder case. Police constable suspected of killing senior prosecutor NSAMA CHIPYOKA pleads not guilty. Join me with the media news in detail after this commercial.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the...
She has so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
And now the media news in detail. Mother to one of the suspected killers of a 33-year-old Aryan Banda of Kuku compound has denied charges leveled against her son by the Challenger police officers. Speaking to Camnet TV Monday, Barbara Piri says her son, Jeremiah Piri, aged 20 years, denied ever beating the deceased while in police custody. She narrates that her son further told the mother that the deceased was brought in cells with a cut to the head and broken torso while bleeding through the nose. She says her son, who is still in police custody, is in an examination class and has since appealed to the Human Rights Commission for help. This plea is in relation to a story carried by Camnet TV of a young suspect who died in police custody, to which the police accused his fellow inmates to have killed him.
The death of a 33-year-old man of Lusaka's Kuku compound, Aryan Banda, who is believed to have died at the hand of police officers at Lusaka's Chilenge police station, has taken a twist after mother to one of the accused killers, Barbara Piri, says her son is innocent and has been implicated in a murder case he never committed. According to the family of Mr. Banda, their family member was killed by police officers at Chilenge police station who died from a blunt impact trauma to the head, torso and extremities.
Kuja vanatipfotokeza kuti uyu muntu atana mpasa mulandu wa trespassing. So chodabwisa kulire njakuti ngati ni mulandu wa trespassing kodi umafunika upaya.
But according to the Zambian police, Aryan Banda was murdered by 3 persons who he shared the same cell with on the fateful day, who police spokesperson Ray Hamonga named as Augustine Katota, age 22, Jeremiah Piri, age 19, and John Kakoma, age 19. However, mother to Jeremiah Piri, the 19-year-old, has narrated that her son was arrested for the offense of theft of a phone, a matter which the owner of the phone was willing to settle outside the police, but that her son was denied police bond.
I think been about 2 or 3. Been in the police in a meeting and the arresting officer Manawanga. But the arresting officer Manawanga never was an auntie. Banana that in Ondani Monani and I never phone, Swap no Mansana Mafna They never won a never phone. Day 13. Arresting officer Kafin Banakamba Mache, no put on a permanent to court. So I never phone sanity. Bakafuimbi deputy Mlando Manawanga suicide police bondi. Nikabwela mugana kusaina police bondi. Legamana ndepa police bondi. Wanakana wa police bacha.
While she couldn't hold her tears as she narrated to this reporter, the mother says her son has denied ever having beaten Mr. Banda, as has been implied by police officers, but that he was brought into the cells with a broken torso and a cut on the head while bleeding from the mouth and the nose. The explanation, however, matches with a postmortem result conducted on the body of Mr. Banda at the University Teaching Hospital, which indicated that he died from a blunt impact trauma to the head, torso and extremities.
I mean, once 21 days. The 21 days at the end of my sales. Then the Montoya for Pasamana Wanga, Mlandua Mada. Nenda going to Jamana Wanga, Cambatino, Jamuntu in it. Ninamo, Nana Buena Chironda Paquendo, anabwera na chironda uko enzo bleeding amumpuno so namanja kalimu mwana wanga wa madam polisi muja.
She has since appealed to the Human Rights Commissioner and other NGOs to help her with the case, as a grade 12 pupil is about to be sent to prison for a murder case he never committed.
Human rights, human resources, mwana chepesa zavikira kulemba grade 12 hapa so because of covid sana bwerere ku school kuchipata pozira kuchipata trades school nipemba ko help ndandize ngone vantu va mulungu ari wose wamena nimvera mutandizeko.
The question that however bangs for answers concerning who killed Mr. Banda now remains in the hands of police officers who were on duty on the fateful day. The poor widow is not only about to lose her husband but her son if the relevant authorities do not intervene in the matter. Prudence Chota, reporting for Camnet TV News.
Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry CHIPYOKA says government is committed in ensuring that local and foreign investors' way of doing business in the country is made easy. Speaking during his tour at Jiangxi Multiple Facility Economic Zone in Chibombo District Monday, Mr. Mlenga assures that foreign investors have government's full support on condition that they abide to the terms and conditions of what they need to do. He adds that the money that is being invested should prudently used to benefit the growth of the economy and better the lives of the locals and not only cater for the interest of investors. Meanwhile, the minister has cautioned Jiangxi industry over its agenda of building shops that will be put on rent.
Monday morning, the Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry paid a visit to one of the multi-facility economic zones in Chibombo District, about 100 kilometers north from the capital LUSAKA.
Let us set up a plant here. Zambia's got so much leather, so much rubber. And why are we still buying shoes from elsewhere?
Jiangxi United Industrial Investment is building and starting to operate a multi-facility economic zone, which when completed will be a combination of industrial park, technical innovation center, and agriculture processing, among others. Jiangxi United has so far invested $160 million United States dollars in the project. For Zambia, the Chibombo Multi-Facility Economic Zone project is part of an effort to build up its manufacturing sector and adjust to its economic way from the dependence of agriculture and mining. During his visit to the zone, the minister said government is committed to ensure that the way of doing business for foreign investors in the multi-facility economic zone sector is made easy.
I think I don't want to agree with you very much, but I need to get more detail. I heard you mentioned about setting up shops that you can put for rent. I don't think I agree with that. You can't build shops and then list them out for rent. No, that's not the kind of investment we want. We need you to put up investment that will generate serious wealth. And if you have heard in the new Dawn government, our focus is in value addition. Our focus is industrialization. So you can't come and build a shop and advertise on radio for rent in an emphasis. It can't work like that. What we want is set up serious industries. We're talking about processing tobacco. We're talking about adding value to agro products.
The multi-facility economic zone has so far created 300 jobs for locals out of 500, and the number is expected to grow to 1,800 by the end of 2020 once the project is completed.
Our mission is to build a cooperation platform between Zambian people and Chinese people to jointly develop the Zambian economic and improve the living standards of Zambian people.
Despite all this progress, Jiangxi Multi-Facility Zone still faces certain challenges, which the management team highlighted to the minister.
But to attract investment, there should be a give and take situation. So I hear you, Mr. Shu. Let us listen to you. What are the concerns you have? What do you want to get from us so that we attract investment from across the world and Zambia at large? So otherwise, we are very happy to be here and very committed to see that your cost of doing business is reduced in many, many other facets like I've mentioned.
This Chibombo Mart Facility Economic Zone site will be fully operational by the end of 2021 and is expected to benefit a lot of local people. Miriam Kaimba reporting for Camnet TV News.
A police constable who is accused of shooting to death the senior prosecutor from the National Prosecution Authority and a ruling UPND cadre last year has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of murder before the Lusaka High Court. This is in a matter in which Fanuel Nyungu is accused of killing NSAMA CHIPYOKA and Joseph Kaunda of a UPND cadre during the time President Hakainde Hichilema, then opposition leader, was summoned at police force headquarters for questioning and a fracas erupted.
The Lusaka High Court Monday morning commenced with the alleged murder case of a former junior police constable who shot a state prosecutor NSAMA CHIPYOKA from the National Prosecution Authority and the UPND sympathizer Joseph Kaunda in December last year. Appearing before a High Court judge, Fanuel Nyungu, 25, pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of murder. The allegations that he has been slapped with is contrary to Section 200 of the Penal Code, Chapter 87 of the Laws of Zambia. The accused was arrested earlier this year and has spent more than 9 months in custody before the court could proceed to hear his murder trial. Mr. CHIPYOKA and Mr. Kaunda were shot dead near the Cabinet office on December 23, 2020, when President Hakainde Hichilema, then as an opposition leader, had appeared before the police headquarters in Lusaka for questioning over a land in Kalomo. The alleged murder is said to have occurred when police officers tried to disperse the UPND supporters who had gone to offer their solidarity. The accused is said to have used live bullets during the process that killed the 2 deceased persons. If convicted, the accused will be sent to life in prison. His case has been adjourned to the 10th of November, 2021. Miriam Kaimba reporting for Camnet TV News.
Well, that news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Media News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. Lusaka woman accuses the police of unfairly implicating her son in a murder case. Police constable suspected of killing senior prosecutor NSAMA CHIPYOKA pleads not guilty. That is all. Thank you for joining me. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Pleasant viewing. Good afternoon.